windy day. It's actually even little raindrops are coming down. It's not as sunny, but I wanted to come out today to talk about, it's a topic that deserves me coming on the outside at the playground and to talk about how to create happiness in your life. Yes, who wants to get more happiness in their lives? Don't we all want to do that? And so, welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Georgette, and if you're new to me, I hope you get some inspiration from watching all of my videos. I strive to inspire you and to motivate you. And please do not subscribe until the end. Yes, drop me a comment and interact with me. Yes. So how do we create more joy and happiness in our lives? Guys, and then back there's also the beach. You guys know I love the beach, yeah? And so here is the playground. People are pushing their kids, and the water is back there. I'm surrounded by water. That is why I love the beach so much. And so I want to share with you how to really create joy and happiness in your life. But you have to be intentional. Joy and happiness is something that is from the inside, and that you have to be intentional to create long-lasting joy, no matter what's going on. Yes, and I want to share with you, last night I was watching a movie, and I don't watch a whole lot of movies, but I wanted to take my face out of the computer screen from working, and I just really wanted to watch a movie that is, soothing, aligned with my goals. I don't watch all sorts of movies anymore. And the movie was all about creating joy and happiness. And I want to share a bit about the movie with you. And it was about this king. Kings have everything. They have the servants. They got everything. And this king had everything. And he treated his servant nasty. But he was not happy. And he said to himself, if I have everything and I am still not happy, then if I find someone that is happier than I am, I'm going to kill them. Because he could not understand how it is that he got everything. The servants, the money, the vehicles, everything he had. But he was just a miserable man. And he went on this quest. And this quest was finding any person that was happier than he was, and he would actually kill them. So he went around to homes. And he would listen in the windows, and he would hear this person complaining, I have no money to pay the bill. The bills are due. How am I going to pay the bills? And then he went around to another house and he listened. These are beautiful, nice houses, right? And he listened. The doorway person said, oh, I am feeling so sick in my body. I don't know how I'm going to make it. And he did that for a long time, hours on end. And he could not find anyone that was happier than he was. He found everyone to be just as miserable as he was. And they were living pretty decent lives as well. And what he did, he passed by a little shack. He passed by, you can see guys, the breeze is blowing, the palm trees are blowing. It's pretty gloomy. But it's a beautiful day anyhow because the water is back there. A couple persons are swinging, pushing their kids. Just really, and these people are intentional, and that's what happiness and joy is. It's truly being intentional. And I'm out here as well. I decided I'm going to be shooting my videos from now on the outside because it's beautiful. Most of my videos, at least, will be now from the outdoors. And so he passed by a little wooden shack, person is happy, oh my gosh. And so he knocked on the door. And when he knocked on the door, he found this young man, young kid, about 20 plus, you know. And he said, I smell scallops. I smell pasta. And he smelled and he smelled and he smelled, you know. And so the young man, what he did, he tore his shirt up. This is the king now. He tore his shirt up and plastered himself with dirt all over his face. And he looked as if he was homeless. And so the young kid let him in. And when he got in, the young man had a spread on the table. And he cooked and he had the salads and he had the pasta and he had everything. And then he had a nice little bottle of fine wine. Yes, he did. And he was happy and he started to play his guitar and acting silly and laughing. And the king started laughing. After dinner, and they toasted. And when they toasted the little wine, he had a nice little bottle of red wine. Nice wine. And he toasted. And the toast that he toasted to the king was, here's to declutter the mind and joy in our souls. That's what he said. To declutter the mind. And he toasted for joy in their souls. And so the king, he walked the king out, and they walked along the road, and the king said, why are you so happy? What do you do? The young man said that he's a fixer-upper. So he always can find jobs. And so what he does, he works, but every day he requests to be paid at least $40. And he would use a portion of the $40 and purchase very nice meals to prepare. And he would go home and prepare the meals with his nice little bottle of wine, and he would just play his favorite song and sing and eat, and he would toast every day to decluttering the mind and to having joy in his soul. And so guys, because he's the king, what he wanted to do, he did not kill him. What he did, he called where the young man had worked, because the young man told him, oh, I work to this place, a studio, and I fixer-upper their stuff, you know? And they would pay me, I request to be paid every day. And he called and he said, no more laborer fixing anything. No more laborer. So the next day, the young man went to work and they said, oh, we're sorry. The king called and he said, we cannot hire any more laborer, only persons that are employed permanently. Because this young man, they would just hire him day by day. And so he said, okay. And he jolly walked away and he went in the woods. But they did not show why he went in the woods. He went in the woods for 1 hour. And then he came back out skipping and skipping and skipping away. And when he walked down the street, a coincidence, he saw a gentleman. He fell and he hurt his back, but he was in charge of the stables, this older gentleman. And so he said, okay, well, I can clean up the stables for you. And so he cleaned up the stables for the older gentleman that fell and hurt his back. And the older gentleman paid him about $40 for that day. There was his money. He had his money. He went and he bought the lobster and a piece of steak and some salad and his little bottle of wine. And he went home and he prepared it. And he started playing his little guitar and dancing. And here comes the king again. Tore his shirt up because he listened and the young man was happy again. So he wondered, well, he doesn't have a job, he's not getting paid, why is he happy? And the young man allowed him to come in and he shared the meal with him, and they played silly songs and danced, and they toasted again to declutter the mind and joy in their souls. So he said to the king asked, so how was today? He said, well, guess what? The king called and said no laborers to fix anything. So walking down the street, I met the horse stables keeper, if that's what you call them. And he fell and he wasn't able to clean up the stables. And so I did it for him. And he paid me for the day. And so here I am. I stopped and I get my food. And here I am, and they danced and they giggled and they toasted and they laughed and everything. And the king continued and continued until the young man, every job that he got, he did the very same thing. But to cut the story very short, he did it throughout about 5 or 6 jobs that this young man had. And every time something arose where was to take the young man's joy, he would go in the woods for 1 hour. And almost to the end of the movie, they showed what he did for that hour. He went and he spoke to his higher power. If you call it the divine, if you call it the universe, if you call it God. For me, I say God. It is God for me. It represents God. And he prayed for 1 hour. But the first thing he did, he was grateful for all that he had first. Because I promise you guys, gratitude unlocks the door to all of your blessings. So what he did, he became grateful first. They showed the hour close to the end of the movie. And they showed that he was grateful for all that he had, which wasn't much, guys. He didn't have much. He had his little guitar. He was grateful for that. He was grateful that he was in good health, that he was able to work, for the knowledge to be able to fix things up. And then he went into a rage and he cried out to his God for help. And he said, God, I need to eat. God, I know this is you. I need to eat. I need food to eat. I need to pay my bills. I need your help, God. God, I need your help, God. He cried out to the higher power, the higher being, for help. And then after he did that, then he became thankful that it was done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I just want to share to you that being happy and being joyful, it's absolutely intentional. You have to be intentional about being happy. And so you can be pissed about something or upset about something that isn't going well in your life. But guess how long you need to do that? 1%. 1% of the time, you stay in that mode where, oh my gosh, how am I going to do it? I need to pay the bills. I need to do this. I need to do the next thing. And then you seek your higher power's help. Either you go into meditation, into prayer, or whatever, and then you go about your business jolly and happy because you know that you're taken care of by God, by the universe, and by your higher power. Yes, and that's what joy and true happiness is being intentional. Be silly. For me, in the evenings after my jogging, I play salsa music, I play bachata, and I dance. I am literally silly. I'm out here. This is where I normally do my jogging. And when I'm walking, I'm touching the flowers with my hand. And I'm being intentional because I understand that true joy, true lasting joy and happiness comes from within. No other person can make you be happy for a long time. It will be short-lived. And that's how you truly become a happy person in your life. And no person will ever be able to take that from you. Be intentional each day. 99% of the day, stay in peace, stay in joy. Enjoy. Think about your children, your grandchildren, your sisters, your brothers, aunts, uncles, a godparent, someone or someones that you have great relationship with. And think about all the good things in your life. You have to literally force yourself to bring out the true joy and happiness that is within you. Guys, I know this has been pretty long, but I had to share this with you, that true lifelong happiness comes from within, and it's with intention. You literally have to force yourself daily to be happy. Spend 90% of your time forcing yourself to be happy, sing a song, dance. He was dancing and he was silly and he had nothing. And this king had everything and could not find true happiness. And that's just how the story ended. So guys, come out and have a swing, walk on the beach, walk in nature, do something and force yourself to be happy. I promise you, it will last you a lifetime. if you're intentional about your joy and your happiness. So guys, it's your girl Georgette. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Drop me a comment below. What is it that you do each day to bring joy to yourself, not anyone else, that is going to make you happy? What is it you do each day to bring joy to yourself? Drop that in the comment below. I'm going to leave you a step-by-step guide to help you. It's a tutorial. It will certainly help you. And check it out. And I'm also leaving you a free gift below. Thank you so much for watching. You can now subscribe, like, and share. I'm leaving videos popping up for your watching pleasure. Keep watching. I love you. I send you love and light. Mwah. Bye now.